Panda. Panda. Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just to lean the family. Credit cards.
Alright, so I'm here today to talk about America's Party. Alright, so I had America's Party for my research paper. It's an independent party, so if you're not on the same side as the Republicans, you can look at what they have to offer, and that also goes with the Democrats. It's a conservative American political party formed in August of 2008. Alan Keyes with a goal of alternative to Republican or Democrat. So what I just said is if they have any altercations with either party, they can go with Americans Party. So the formation of this party is pretty simple actually. How it works is following the failure to come together to the Constitution is pretty much how it goes. Supporters formed America's Independent Party. So what they do is the campaigns are pretty much just like the normal Republican and Democrat Party. So what they do is they list off taxes, education, healthcare, terrorist problems, like how they want to accomplish and diminish what they're doing to our society to make it a better place in the world. The economy, and a big thing, the immigration, what is happening today, because the Republicans want to try and eliminate the amount of immigrants that we have in our country to make it more towards U.S. citizens, opposed to the Democrats, where they just believe that everyone here should stay here because they fight for their right to be in the United States as far as work goes. So in the past election for nominating president, which is Barack Obama, the American Party obviously lost because Obama comes from the Democratic side. But since 2008, the votes have gone up over about 40,000 votes, which is a small percentage considering how many people we have in the U.S., but it's slowly going up. It's tending to get more popular between for people that can't side with Republican or don't believe in their beliefs, nor the Democrats. All right, so a little bit of the background behind the American Party is the chairperson is Tom Hoefling. He founded this about 7 years ago, 2008. The ideology behind all of this is American nationalism. So the Americans Party is just happening in the U.S. There's no international affliction, so it's just occurring in the U.S. But you might see it rapidly grow in the next couple of years or so, depending on how many people, how the Democrats go about with their party and their beliefs, and how the Republicans go with their beliefs. A lot of people side with the Republicans or the Democrats because those are the two main parties that share the main ideas with people and the points that they're trying to emphasize. And our past presidents have either been Republican or Democrat. So people tend to vote more towards Republican or Republican. And on the ballots, when you go in to vote, you're either registered as a Republican or a Democrat, and some people may be independent, which you could vote for anything that you want. But if you go in as a Republican, you got to vote for a Republican person as president, or same as with Democrat. If you're listed as a Democrat, you got to vote for a Democrat. So the America's Party has about 318.9 million people that are registered as independents. So what that means is it's not the America's Party that they could vote for. There's other independent parties that they could choose that have the same beliefs and values that people tend to look for in their political party. The America's Party is one of the top independent parties over the past 7 years or so since they originated. So it's increasing pretty quickly. So there's a lot of questions being asked. Why is there even third parties? Like, why do they exist? Why do people tend to go to them instead of Republican or Democrat? And why shouldn't there just be two different sides that you could vote for? Or where the government could come to just one conclusion on what works best for the United States. Because the United States is obviously, we're bankrupt right now. It's going up every second that we talk, every second of our life, the debt increases significantly. So the answer to that question is a third party is a minor alternative party to the Democrats or Republicans, which arise from issues that are neglected for the major parties. So pretty much they just have different ideas and beliefs, but are pretty similar, but may tend to lean towards both sides that you might share beliefs with. They occur when people have different views on government philosophy, such as the socialist and the communist. From the economic protests, such as so pretty much it comes down to the taxes, the education. You got what I said earlier is the immigration, the taxes, the healthcare. The healthcare is a big one because people want to be working and get almost free healthcare because it's crucial to have that in your back pocket just in case something goes wrong. So the America's Party is set up actually very well. They have a real good background, they have great people working behind the scenes to make this all happen. So what they do is they pretty much just set up everything. So you can look at all their tax plans, what they need to do to pretty much just support themselves and hold their own weight against the Republicans and the Democrats. And actually it ties into a little bit of both of them, but is slightly different because they tend to lean towards the Republican side on defending our country and having the right to stand up for our country, to protect our country. And on the Democrat side, they're a little bit more strict on how we go about defending and protecting our country.